Hello class, today we're going to be looking at the mathematical relationships and mathematical representation of a wave. Is that clear? The first equation we are having is speed or velocity is equal to wavelength over time. We all know that speed or velocity is equal to distance over time, is it not? In wave, we are talking about distance as being wavelength. Is that clear? The distance between two successive troughs or crests. So we have V in place of density. We have in place of distance we have what? Wavelength. Is that clear? So velocity of speed is equal to wavelength over what? Time. But we know that frequency is the reciprocal of wavelength. Is that clear? Frequency is 1 over t. So here we already have 1 over t here. 1 over t times wavelength. So if we remove the 1 over t and replace it with f, we are going to have v to be equal to what? Wavelength times f. So another formula for speed is what? F lambda or lambda over t. Is that clear? Why? Because we remove t here because we know that f is equal to 1 over t. So in place of 1 over t, we'll put what? F. So we have v is equal to f lambda. So that is the first equation. Then the general wave equation is what we call y is equal to what? A sine in bracket 2 pi ft minus 2 pi x over what? Y. This relates the vertical and what? Horizontal component of the wave. The vertical and the what? Horizontal component of the wave. You can also write it in the form y is equal to a sine 2 pi over lambda in bracket vt minus what? X. Is that clear? Yes. Where y is the what? Vertical component. A is amplitude. X is the what? Horizontal component. Vertical and what? Horizontal component. Is that clear? Yes. To buttress this, we have this equation, this example. The equation of a wave is given by y equal to 0.5 sine this expression. Where x and y are the meters, t is in second. What is the velocity of the wave? How do you solve this when you get a question like this? How do you solve this? Simply, you state the general equation. Can you see the general equation of wave? Yes. So that is what we stated here. Y equal to a sine this expression. Now, you check the one that is given. If you are told to find the amplitude of this expression, the amplitude is simply, in place of a, can you see what is representing a? Yes. 0.05. So the amplitude is 0.05. Is that clear? Yes. You have sine. Then you look at what is inside. The one that has x. Can you see the one that has x? Yes. You compare them together. So you can say that 2 pi x over lambda is equal to pi x 0.5. Can you see 2 pi x over lambda is equal to 0.5 pi x? Because this has x and this has x. So when you put them together, you see that pi x will cancel pi x. Is that clear? Yeah. So you have 2 over lambda and 0.5. So make lambda the subject of the formula. You have lambda is equal to 2 over 0.5, which will give us 4. Which will give us what? 4. So from here you can easily say that the wavelength lambda is equal to what? 4. Is that clear? Yes. Now to find the frequency, you compare the ones. Can you see this one has t? Yes. This one also has t. So you say 2 pi ft equal to 200 t. Is that clear? Yes. So now you can say t cancel t, pi cancel pi. You now have 2f is equal to 200. F is equal to 200 over 2, which is equal to what? 100. So our f is equal to, frequency is equal to 100. Lambda wavelength is equal to 4. Is that clear? Yes. And we know that v is equal to f lambda, is it not? Yes. So our v is equal to f. What is f? 100. F is 100. And what is lambda? 4. So v is equal to what? 400 meter per second. So that's how we solve for the what? Velocity. Is that clear? Yes. So whenever you're given a wave equation, just state the general wave equation, which is this formula. Then compare what is similar. Once you see x here, compare with the one that has s. Once you see t, compare with the one that has t. Take what is here as your amplitude. Is that clear? Yes. So from this, we've been able to calculate what lambda wavelength is, what frequency is, and what the velocity speed, the velocity of speed is. Is that clear? So these are the basic relations. V is equal to lambda over t. And you can easily remember this by knowing that velocity of speed is equal to distance over time. Where frequency is equal is the reciprocal of period. V is then equal to f lambda. This is the general equation of wave. Y is equal to a sine in bracket 2 pi ft minus 2 pi x over lambda. This equation relates the vertical component to the what? Horizontal component. Vertical component to the what? Horizontal component. If you are given the distance covered by, let's say, 12 successive crests or troughs, the distance covered by them, and you're giving that distance to be what? 25 cm. What is the wavelength? Wavelength will simply be 25 all over the total number of successive crests. So wavelength y now will be 25 over 12. Is that clear? So that is how you calculate wavelength. If you're not giving the distance just between two successive threads, they give you the distance between several successive threads, let's say 12. The wavelength will be the total distance all over the number of crests or number of troughs that you have. That becomes your y. Is that clear? That's where we're going to be stopping today. If you like this, please hit the subscribe button, like and share our videos. Thank you.